Hello, it's Saturday the 28th of October and the most recent Thunderball draw was draw 2133. The machine that was used was Excalibur 5 and the set of balls was a set of balls T4. And if we look at the chart for the two machines that are in use at the moment, which is machines 5 and 6, and the 4 sets of balls, which is sets of balls 1 to 4, that's the current trend. So it's these two machines and these 4 sets of balls, they're the ones that are being used at the moment. Now if we look at a chart summarising the entire draw history since the number of main numbers went up to 39, just looking at the draws where these two machines and these 4 sets of balls have been used, this is what the chart looks like. So we've got the more frequent end of the chart here, and we've got the more recent end of the chart at the bottom. And this is what the chart looked like before last night's draw. So this is only going up as far as draw 2132. And if we look at the chart to see where the outcome of draw 2133 was on this chart, that's where the winning numbers were on this chart. So you can see that obviously it's main numbers on the left side, Thunderball numbers on the right side. It was Thunderball number 9, which was the slowest Thunderball number, with the one with the lowest frequency. It seems to be on the slightly more overdue side. And if we look at where the main numbers were, these were the main numbers. I think it was 12, 15, 26, 38 and 20. Okay, that's where the winning numbers are on that chart. And you can see that the most frequent number, 26 on this chart, most frequent with alongside 30, but as you can see 26 is more overdue than 30 because it's further up. So it's one of the most frequent, and it's the most overdue out of the two most frequent numbers. So if we look at the chart for 26, let's see where the winning numbers were paired with 26. That's where they were on that chart. So you can see number 12 out of those 5, well 4 was the nearest to that top, right? So if we look at, what machine? Set of balls number 4, that's the one. Right, if we look at set of balls number 4, and this is the chart for numbers paired with number 26, set of balls number 4, only machines 5 and 6, ones that have been used recently. So you can see on this chart, number 12 now is the closest to that top right corner, along with 38, and there we've got 15 and 20 down at the bottom, and Thunderball number 9 just there. So we've got two of the most overdue for the frequency, and we've got the most frequent paired with 26. Now if we'll expand this a bit by looking at all machines, you can see that don't make any difference. It's still the two that were most overdue for the frequency and the most frequent, and now you can see number 20 as well, most frequent with 26. So just from that one number 26, we've got a reason to pick 12, a reason to pick 38, a reason to pick 15, and now a reason to pick 20. And that's all going on set of balls number 4. So if we'd done a different line for each set of balls and followed this path where we took the most frequent number and then looked at the chart for the most frequent number and picked numbers from this chart, we could have picked the most frequent 2 and the 2 that are most overdue for the frequency to go with 26, and then we would have had all 5 main winning numbers. So anyway, let's look at the chart for 38 and let's narrow it down to just the 2 machines that are in use at the moment. Let's look at that for all sets of balls. See what that chart looks like. Okay, nothing's changed, I don't know why. Right, that's what I wanted to see. Right. So, we're just looking at the 2 machines that have been used recently, and number 38. There's a Thunderball number 9, most overdue. So that's a reason to pick Thunderball number 9. Now, machine 5 wasn't it? 5, right. Machine number 5. See, if we'd narrowed it down to machine number 5, we wouldn't have picked Thunderball number 9. But if we'd just gone with the current trend, those 2 numbers may be number 9. Also, if you notice on this chart, looking at 38, you can see 20 most overdue for its frequency as well. So another reason to pick 20 with 38. So if we look at some of the other numbers, there really weren't much of a reason to pick Thunderball number 9, because it's the one with the lowest frequency. So the only reason to pick number 9 would be if you were picking number 38 and just going with the current trend in terms of the machines, which is these 2 machines. And if we narrow it down to the 4 sets of balls that are in use at the moment, see number 9 not outstanding on that chart. So those are the reasons that I can come up with to pick those numbers that were drawn in last night's draw. Good set of numbers. Right, so now let's look at a chart for all machines and all sets of balls just since the number of main numbers went up to 39. And we'll ignore the Thunderballs at the moment, and I'll show you what numbers I'm picking. Right, I'm picking 32, most overdue for its frequency, 22, most frequent, and I'll show you what Thunderball I'm picking. Now there's always been 14 Thunderballs, so we can look at the full draw history, and that's what it looks like at the moment. Number 8 is the most overdue for its frequency. Now if we narrow it down to just the 2 machines that are being used at the moment, okay, now it looks like 10's most overdue, number 8's just in middle somewhere. But if we just look at recent history, okay, that's not a good idea, not recent history. Oh yeah, if we just look at the 4 sets of balls that are being used at the moment as well. Now you can see number 8 most overdue. It's most overdue Thunderball. Yeah, and full draw history still most overdue. So that's why I'm picking number 8 as the Thunderball. And if I'm picking number 8 as the Thunderball, I'm going to look at a chart for main numbers that have occurred with number 8 as a Thunderball. So we've got most overdue, most frequent, most overdue for its frequency. So basically I'm going to pick some numbers from this chart. Probably going to have 12, 15, maybe 6. I don't know yet. I'll see what are paired with the other numbers. So on that one it's different now. You see you've got 11, 13, 5. So here we've got 20 overdue, 30, 28. In fact, if I remember, that's it. Yeah, that's what I did, you see. For each machine and set of balls, I picked a different line, picked some numbers for each one, and then I looked which numbers I picked mostly, and it were these ones. So I'm having 2, 18, 22, 28, 32 and 8. That's my choice for tonight's draw. So in conclusion, that summarises this video. Subscribe for the next one. Good luck in tonight's draw, and goodbye for now.